Hey guys, so this is day 9 of my Smeduim twist. I haven't added a drop of product to my hair since I first did them, which is amazing. I'm telling you, really taking the time to do them on the first day makes a huge difference. So I'm going to be using this light hair mist just to give my hair a thin coating of moisture. This one smells amazing. So the goal here is not to dampen my hair. I just want a light coating of that hydration, because if I spray too much, my twist will start to revert and it might also cause them to get too loose at the roots. So I just want to give it a light misting of moisture, also making sure to get my scalp really well. Since my ends are color treated, they're usually the first place where I notice that some frizz is coming and it starts to feel dry, so I make sure to concentrate product there, just not going overboard. So I gently smooth the product into my hair and I actually squeeze it in as well. This makes sure that I get every twist without disturbing the style.
You wish we could start over.
So since it's been a little bit longer than my usual wash day cycle, I also make sure to give myself a nice gentle scalp massage. It feels awesome, and just to make sure I'm getting the blood flow there. And I'll seal all that goodness in with a light hair oil. Just applying it, gently smoothing it, and squeezing it into the twist. Usually by this time there will be a couple of twists where at the root they've gone kind of loose and wavy, and this is usually due to going to the gym, so I might retwist some of those just to make sure I can get a few extra days. So I'll use this product from Shea Moisture, apply it, and get to twisting. So like I mentioned in my tutorial, this section of my hair is the looser curl pattern. So what I'll do is I'll start to coil the first section before I start twisting. This helps to keep it from unraveling as easily and helps to prevent it from loosening at the root a bit more also. And the great thing about this product is that it keeps the twist nice and stretched so it doesn't revert back, which is great. So then I'll complete all the sections at the front, especially since that's kind of where the eye goes first. And I'll also do the same thing for any frizzy ends that I see. I'll only unravel about halfway down and retwist. If the root still looks good, I'll just focus on the end portion instead of undoing the whole twist, just to spot check it a little bit. This type of moisturizing, refreshing thing as many times as I feel that I need to in between that first application and whenever I'm going to undo the twist and get ready for my next wash day. Last time I had these medium twists and I did that maybe twice, and then the other days I just oiled my scalp or my twist as needed to keep them nice and soft and pliable. But just kind of go with how your hair and your scalp feel. If you need to do it every day, do that, because the main reason that I'm wearing my hair like this is to recoup the health that I kind of lost from it going crazy and protect it until the weather warms up. Make sure that you listen to your hair and add product as needed. So I wanted to talk about a few other products suggestions for this style as well. The first thing that I used is actually seasonal, so you can't get it right now, which I'm so sad about because this product is amazing. It's the Soultanicals Afro Cider Twist Curl Refreshing Mist, and it came in the winter bundle, and you guys, it smells so good. So this has apple cider vinegar in it, and you would think that that might not be the most appealing scent to use on your hair if you're going to be leaving it in, but this stuff smells like nutmeg, cinnamon, warm fires, apple cider. It smells delicious. I don't know what this blend is for the fragrance, but it smells amazing. So when I'm wearing a style that's like semi-extended, like I'm going quite a few days past my wash day, of course I want my hair to smell good and feel good. So this does a great job. ACV is really good for your scalp health. It helps to restore the pH balance, and it helps to add shine and lay down the cuticle. So this stuff is perfect. But since you can't get it right now, the Obia Naturals Curl Hydration Spray. This was in my 2016 favorites video. I love this. Just like this spray, this gives you a good amount of moisture to rehydrate your hair, but it doesn't weigh it down because it's a very lightweight spray. It gives you just that hint of moisture that you need when you start feeling that initial dryness that usually starts at your ends. So the oil that I use, and this should have been in my 2016 favorites, you guys. I don't know how I missed this. So the Eden Body Works Peppermint Tea Tree oil is fantastic. Going back to what I mentioned about scents, when you're going a little longer in between wash days, you again want to make sure that your hair feels fresh, smells fresh, and because the peppermint oil in this is so pronounced, it really does help to keep my scalp and my hair feeling very nice and minty, and I love doing those little scalp massages with this. So another oil that I use when my hair is in these medium twists is the Main Choice Multivitamin Scalp Nourishing Growth Oil, and this is marketed as being tailored for use on your scalp primarily, but I of course use it on my hair because it has such good stuff. It says that it unclogs blocked pores, soothes and conditions the scalp, which is perfect because these can get a little itchy after a little bit, so I like to just apply this and help to relieve that. It's got really interesting ingredients that I haven't seen very frequently. It's got celery seed oil, basil, patchouli. It's got some old favorites like tea tree oil in there, rosemary, rice bran. So this has some really good scalp nourishing ingredients in it. So to actually restyle the twists that had gotten a little loose at the root and that were looking a bit frizzy on the ends, especially those colored ends, I used the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Extra Moisture Detangler, and this isn't a loose runny product at all. In the little clip that I showed, the texture, this stuff reminds me of loose Vaseline, y'all, and I know that doesn't sound appealing, but it's the perfect consistency if you just need to restyle your twist. And this texture is great because it has enough hold that it'll hold everything in place, but it's not going to give me a very stiff texture because it is very flexible with this type of consistency. And it just feels really good. It's water-based despite the texture, what you would see, so it gives me a little bit of additional moisture also while I'm retwisting. So I just like to freshen certain twists up just to give me a few extra days to squeak by until I decide to take them out and start the whole wash day process all over again. So in addition to something like this, you can also twist with the gel that you use. So you can use something that's kind of runny, custardy, because it's not going to make everything really firm like if you use the Eco Styler gel, but if that's what you like, you can definitely use that. Just kind of go with what your hair will prefer on dry hair as opposed to wet maybe, because you might get different results. But luckily I get the same results if I use most of my gels on wet hair or dry hair, but just something kind of runny, kind of loose is really good for also helping to rehydrate and twist very, very easily. So the key for the products that I use to re-moisturize and maybe restyle if needed is I don't want them to be too heavy and weigh my hair down. It doesn't take a lot for it to start getting loose and kind of wavy at the roots, as you can see. That was from going to the gym and also from the first sprays of any type of like water on my product, my roots started to get loose. So I don't want anything that's gonna make them unravel any quicker than I'm ready to. So that is how I keep my twists fresh, happy, and neat between wash sessions. If you guys have tried these, please let me know how they turned out. Tag me on Instagram. I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you guys really soon in my next one.